The Black Swan has long been regarded as a symbol of rarity, elegance, and eternal love in the cultures of many countries around the world. In China, this bird, once thought to be admired only for its beauty, is now being raised and developed as a premium food source, thanks to its flavorful, nutritious meat. So, how exactly does the process of raising black swans for food work? Right now, let's follow me on a tour of a black swan farm and find out. During each breeding cycle, a female black swan typically lays between 4 and 8 eggs. Both the male and female take turns incubating the eggs over a period of 35 to 40 days. When the cygnets are born, they are carefully cared for by their parents and are primarily fed a diet of leafy greens and formulated feed to support their physical development and boost their immune system. On average, the water is changed once or twice a week, depending on the stocking density, combined with regular pond cleaning to remove waste and algae. Water not only helps regulate body temperature and cool the swans during hot seasons, but also provides an environment for them to move, exercise their muscles, and maintain their sleek, glossy feathers. In the premium food market, most black swans are sold whole after harvesting to preserve their full aesthetic value and ensure the quality of the meat during cooking. After plucking and preliminary processing, black swans are typically boiled whole in high-temperature water to retain the natural sweetness of the meat in every bite. Compared to regular chicken and duck, people in China say that black swan meat is not only flavorful, but also offers a fresh and unique culinary experience. What do you think about this issue? Should black swans be preserved as a precious symbol of nature, or can they become a premium food source in the future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. From the frozen steppes of Mongolia to the wild plateaus of South America, vast herds move like flowing currents of white and dark brown. Behind that peaceful scene lies a large-scale livestock farming model that generates exceptional economic value. It is not only a global source of meat, milk, and wool, but also a stable income that sustains millions of farming households. Follow me as we explore unique livestock farms, where nature and humans come together to create something truly extraordinary. Free-range grazing allows sheep to move naturally, develop stronger muscles, and build better immunity, while also easing the burden of feed costs. Rotational grazing enhances pasture utilization, improves plant diversity, and increases the potential for higher livestock density. The pasture is not reserved for sheep alone. It's also a haven for herds of wild goats. The combination of sheep and goats roaming vast open fields is not only a smart choice, but also an effective livestock strategy. Sheep raised under this model produce significantly higher quality wool compared to those kept in confined farm settings. The ideal time for shearing is usually in spring or early summer, when the warmer weather helps prevent the sheep from getting cold after their wool is harvested. In the lamb meat processing industry, worker safety is always a top priority, especially when operating high-powered cutting equipment. Workers use two advanced sensor technologies, a body sensor system and glove sensors, which detect contact with the saw blade and immediately trigger a shutdown in less than 15 milliseconds. In this livestock model, goat milk plays a significant role in building a stable economy for farmers. More than just a daily consumer product, goat milk is the result of meticulous care, standardized harvesting processes, and exceptional nutritional value. Once the goat milk has coagulated into a soft mass, a rotating machine stirs it evenly, or uses special cutting blades to break the curd into uniformly sized granules. This allows the whey to drain more easily, resulting in firmer cheese that is easier to shape. And so, our journey through the sheep and goat farm comes to an end, leaving us with a lasting impression of a humble yet deeply dedicated way of farming. What are your thoughts on this method of livestock farming? Share your comments below, and see you.
When skill meets madness, legends are born. These are the daredevils of dirt, the maestros of metal, turning demolition into performance art. Don't blink, you'll miss the impossible. Let's dive into the action. Komatsu Excavator PC200-8 is making its way onto a Sutan. Even though the JCB backhoe was working on dry, elevated ground, it hit an unexpected underground water lens and began to sink. Things got worse when the alternator belt, already damaged by mud, failed, taking the pump down with it. That meant the hydraulics were out, and every time they tried to move the boom, the machine just sank deeper. That's why we're about to witness a full-on rescue today. Have an idea that works even better? Demolishing a power substation isn't easy. You need reach, power, and control. That's where the Kobelco SK350-9 NLC comes in, with its boom extension and Varactor VT40 attachment. It hits every requirement: safe range, strong grip, and hydraulic consistency. Test in Afghanistan, 2004. Survivability test using 1 kilogram of TNT. No damage incurred, except minimal wear on a few bits. Survivability test using 8 kilograms of TNT. Only front attachment part, rotor, incurred damage. Test in Cambodia, 2006. Besides deep mining operations, equipment can also be used for bush cutting. Only front attachment part, rotor, incurred damage. Maximize the machine's power. This kind of performance is a testament to the capabilities of modern industrial machinery. Surely everyone is waiting for the part where the Takeuchi mini excavator fails, right? But with this guy's top-notch skills, he'll tackle every challenge in... Weighing in at 13 tons, the Caterpillar D6E isn't something you usually see navigating city streets. Moving it through urban areas brings a set of logistical hurdles, demanding precise weight balance and expert handling to keep things safe and running smoothly. Excavator just to hook a tow line onto a car? That's gutsy. Let's see how they pull that thing out of the raging water at the end. This is wild. What you're seeing is a key step in tunnel construction. The New Holland excavator is breaking down the diaphragm wall. This step opens up the full tunnel path, like unlocking the final stage in a construction mission. It's a process you'll be glued to from start to finish. Wow. When dealing with soft, fine sand on the beach, the classic culprit is clear. The loader's wheels can't get enough traction to move. They easily sink and get stuck. This terrain isn't just tricky, it's a formidable challenge for anyone attempting to rescue the vehicle. A smart, logical strategy is crucial. I've seen bridges come down fast, but not this one. 2 excavators, full throttle, trying to bring down Bridge 44. Still, the old arches fought back. Solid work from a past generation. They were prepping for the electrification, but man, it reminded me how well things used to be built. See the impressive Hitachi 220 being moved through the city's core on the powerful Oshkosh M1070. It's a true spectacle, maneuvering this massive machine through narrow streets with such accuracy is absolutely thrilling. They're rerouting the Cavernoso River, and the water's coming in hard. They handle it like pros. Every move is smooth, steady, and surprisingly satisfying to watch. There's something hypnotic about seeing heavy equipment turn a roaring river into a new path. It's smart planning, skilled control, and pure force all at once. You don't need to be an engineer to appreciate how cool this is. No time. Show you something cool. This is the Komatsu PC01 micro excavator. It may look small, but it's a real game changer when you're working in tight spaces, like inside buildings or between fences. Don't underestimate it.
Pierwsza kapszą budki petna. Trybuble. Kaya.
Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire.